Welcome back. You're still watching Morning Live. Now, whether it's about robots that have not worked in such a long time, that drivers are confused when they do work, or about politicians marching into Parliament in Pep Store overalls, hard hats and Italian shoes, and at some point you've probably asked yourself, what the EFF? Well, renowned comedian Nik Rabinowitz wants to answer those questions for you in a repeat run of his hit show, What the EFF, which is at the Baxter Theatre and runs until the 14th of March, while Sne Dladla, a bright young star on the comedy circuit, will open for Rabinowitz. And he joins us now from our C Point Studios to tell us more about the show. Sne, good morning. Welcome to Morning Live.
Oh, thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Let's talk about what is the EFF about. I mean, why are we asking these questions? What are you hoping to get out of these questions?
Oh man, What the EFF is a great, beautiful show. It's about the politics in this country, because we have so many topics to talk about, don't we? Never mind even talking about Sona and pay back the money and so on and so forth. It's a beautiful show where we just get to talk about topics that are trending and happening in South Africa. Just about Jacob Zuma, about the Helen Zillers, about the Musi Maimanis, and possibly also the Desmond Tutu could be picking up in one of the scenes there. So I'd say come along and watch it. I don't want to give away too much, otherwise you're going to have nothing to see.
What does it mean to you as a young comedian to be opening for a renowned comedian such as Nik?
Oh, it's a dream come true, literally. I was speaking to a friend of mine, just telling him that everything that I've been hoping for has been happening in Cape Town. I never expected him to ask me to come and perform for him, because I feel like everything's been going my way this year. Getting a nomination for SAFTA, a nomination for Renowed Cup, and now opening for Nik Rabinowitz has been really fantastic. Let's
talk about that nomination for the Renowed Cup. What does that mean personally for you? Does it validate the acting career?
Oh, it definitely does. It definitely does. Because I've only been in Cape Town for about a year now, year and a half. And I started off here with absolutely nothing over 6 months. Struggling artist, struggling eating bread and eggs for a full month. and earning a Renowed Cup just shows that if you keep pushing through, man, you get exactly what you want and what you need. And the universe kind of gives back to the hard work.
What came first, though, the comedy or the acting? And who validated that you were funny enough to stand in front of a crowd and make them laugh?
I'd say the comedy came first, but I'd say the first validation would have to be my school teachers chasing me out the class, because I just keep going and talking and yapping and making the other school class members just laugh all the time. So I'd definitely say school teachers validated that, yes.
How easy does stuff come to you, like subjects? I'm always amazed at comedians that just, it's always at the, at the tip of your tongue. It's just, how easy does that come to you?
It depends on who I'm with, but sometimes, well, with the country that we live in, there's plenty of material. Just go watch the Sona, and you've already got an hour set there. But I mostly form my things from things that I see, people I talk to, life experiences. I'd say most of my material comes from just things that have happened to me growing up, and also just heartbreak.
Let's talk about, let's go back to the Renowed Cup nomination and your role in the various nominations. What were the biggest challenges in those roles, and which part of yourself did you have to dig into to convince the public that that role was good?
Shucks, the most difficult part, I'll have to say, in that piece is playing more than 4 characters. Because sometimes it's a physicalization of I'm this character and all of a sudden I am this character now. Switching in between the two and constantly being on stage. But more than that, the most difficult part, I'd say, for myself was just I felt at that time in Cape Town things weren't going well, so pushing through your own mind to keep performing well, different orders coming through, but you still need to give them 100% regardless of what's happening in your life. So I'd say that's the biggest struggle for any actor, is what's happening in the background and not so much on stage.
All right, yes. What the EFF, let's go back. Give us show times, ticket prices, and venue.
Oh, fantastic. Ticket prices range from 130 above. The venue is at the Baxter. It ends on the 14th of March in the concert hall. It's really fantastic. Please come along. And also Fleur de Cups, you can buy tickets. It's happening on the 15th of March. And there's going to be a great after party and an awesome cash prize that I think people should be interested in.
All right, Sne, thank you so much. Congratulations again on your nomination. This time we're talking to Mini's comedian as the opening act for Nik Rabinowitz's show. It's called What the EFF, which runs at the Baxter Theatre until the 14th of March. Dladla has just been nominated for a prestigious Fleur de Cup Theatre Award for Best Performance by an actor in a music theatre show for his various roles in Figures of Galloway.